Disclaimer. The intro of this video says that I'll be ranting about my OC lore, but midway through production, I realized it was more of just rereading my old OC lore, so it's a little inaccurate. Also, warning for cringe and bad writing from younger me. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hey everyone, Multi here. I haven't actually done a scripted video in a really long time, and on this channel, I don't know if I've ever done one, so this is definitely gonna sound a little bit off at the very least. Artfight ended yesterday as of me writing this script, and I did plan to post these speed paints I'm going to be doing in this video earlier, back when Artfight was, well, still ongoing, but I sort of never got around to it because I've had camp for the past 2 weeks, so I'm doing it now. As you most likely guessed by the title, I am going to be ranting about the lore of my old OCs in this video. If you didn't come for that, now's your chance to leave. Get out. We don't want you here. JK, you can stay if you still want. Anyways, a few quick disclaimers. The OCs that I'm going to be talking about in this video are not what I'm drawing on screen. I'm going to put an image of them, but that's about all you're going to get to see of them, unless I need to show them again for some other reason. Another thing is, I never really, wrote down the lore for a lot of these characters, so I'm basically just going to be going off of memory and maybe a few small stories or the occasional lore document that I wrote that has them in it. I'd also like to add that most of these characters were created around elementary school in 3rd or 4th grade. They aren't exactly the best quality. I had no clue how making characters worked. They were terrible, no balance, not many flaws, etc. One more thing. These characters are also fandom specific, almost exclusively warrior cats, so if you don't know about warrior cats, you're probably gonna have to search some things up. The first character I'm gonna be talking about today is Winter Storm, one of my warrior cat OCs. For this character, I did actually find a story that I had written for her, so I'm just gonna kind of be reading off of it unscripted for this part. I kind of skimmed over it, but I haven't seen it, so you're gonna get my full-on reaction. Alright, first line. Winter Storm is a blue-gray she-cat with lighter paws, and one white paw. She has short fur and a darker rear coat and tabby stripes. Alright, so right off the bat, she has a very winter-themed design. I still don't know why I decided to name her Winter Storm because, spoiler alert, if you haven't read Warrior Cats, cats don't know what winter is. They call it Leaf Bear, so I don't know why she's Winter Storm. I'll just say this, a lot of my names back then were definitely heavily reliant on the prefix and suffix matching up. Like, I have Falling Icicle, which I don't think any parent would name their child that. Like, Falling Kit, maybe, but the Falling Icicle, the point is the suffixes were made to match the prefixes, not to describe the cats. It usually would just be for their looks, and maybe, a tiny bit of personality. The point is, I'm getting a little off track here, but basically,
the names were all stupid.
Winter Storm was born to Falling Icicle, who I just talked about, and Deerpelt of ThunderClan, and she had one older littermate, Frostcave. Winterpaw was apprenticed at 5 moons, while her sister was apprenticed at 7 moons. Winterpaw was well-liked and respected for hunting great in Leaf Bear, and she had a calm attitude. She wanted her sister to receive more attention and respect, but whenever she tried to talk to Frostpaw, her sister just hissed at her. The main thing I have to say for this paragraph is, this is definitely a ripoff of Dovewing and Ivypool. If you haven't read Warrior Cats, the basic gist of them is Dovepaw gets a cool prophecy and gets to be, has, superpowers, and Ivypaw doesn't, and she's very upset about that. Honestly, Ivypaw was valid. Quick disclaimer, that was probably a little off because I haven't read Warrior Cats in, 5 years, but actually 5 years is inaccurate, more like 4, but point is I haven't read Warrior Cats recently, but Winter Storm was made warrior at 11 moons, but her sister was made a warrior at 13 moons. As warriors, she noticed her sister was sometimes acting strange. She asked her about it, and Frostcave, which is her warrior name now, snapped at her, telling her she was always seen as better than Frostcave, and Frostcave was just her shadow. Winterstorm said she still cared about her sister, and believed that Frostcave deserved better, and then Frostcave just left. Just stomped away. The main thing I have to say for this paragraph is, I'm just very disappointed in past me. This is not good quality, and to be honest, Frostcave, I didn't really try and give her much reason. She was just bad at stuff, I guess, but she was also good at stuff at the same time, so I don't know what I was thinking. Maybe she was too violent or something. I should have really clarified, because I did not make it obvious. And also, Winter Storm, I thought that Winter Storm's comforting was good at the time. It is terrible. If someone says to you, like, I'm always in your shadow and I feel left out, and you say, I still care about you, it's okay if no one else cares about you and everyone hates you, because I'm your sister and I love you. Like, that's terrible. Terrible comforting advice. Number one rule, just don't do that, guys. That is terrible. Please don't do that at all. Alright, next paragraph. While Winter Storm was at the moon pool, I can pronounce stuff, with the medicine cat, who the medicine cat's name is Fallen Ice. Wait, so we have Falling Icicle and Fallen Ice. Are they siblings? I don't know what little me was thinking. Also, Fallen Ice I could have made that name so much more creative, and, like, if I was gonna do the whole prefix must match the suffix thing, then, like, at the very least, I could have made it good. Okay, I'm continuing on. Fallen Ice was the okay, Winter Storm was the acting guard for the medicine cat Fallen Ice, and Winter Storm saw her sister at the moon pool. Just for a quick little thing, moon pool is basically where the cats communicate with Cat God, aka StarClan. Yeah. So, Winter Storm questioned what her sister was doing there, and then Frostcave attacked her, yelling about how she was useless and Frostcave deserves more attention. And then Winter Storm was about to die. I guess she just didn't fight back against her sister. Then StarClan cats showed up to clear the situation. I don't know what they could have done, but, and then the medicine cat Fallen Ice woke up to Winter Storm and Frostcave panting. One quick thing I want to say here, if you've noticed, all of these names have been winter and icy related. I thought that they were really cool because it was supposed to be like a Frost clan, but it's kind of stupid now that I look back on it, because, like, it's not like everyone in Wind Clan is named Rabbit, Hare, Running, or, like, Wind. Like, they have different names. Like, they aren't just... It's like, instead of naming it after a bunch of different things in the snowy landscape, they're just all ice and frost related. Yeah, I just want to say that real quick. So, Medicine Cat wakes up, and the Winter Storm is wounded, and Frostcave is panting. And then Winter Storm explained the situation. And then Frostcave attacked Winter Storm again. Okay. I don't even know why she would attack. I've given up. Frostcave then started attacking the medicine cat too. Fallen Ice almost killed Fallen Ice. Jeez, I should have not made all these cats female. This is so hard with the amount of hers. Okay. As Fallen Ice lay dying, she whispered a prophecy. And I never did many prophecies when I was younger, and to be honest, I'm happy it stayed that way because this prophecy that I'm about to read you, just looking at it, is super bad. 2 sisters will be born. One with a heart of gold, and one with a heart frozen as ice. One will lead the clans through a dark time, and one will lead the dark time. And that was the prophecy. The main thing I want to say that's off about this prophecy is, when I originally wrote it, I was intending this to be Winter Storm is the heart of gold and will lead the clans through the dark time, while Frostcave is the whole villain one with the heart frozen as ice thing. But, it says 2 sisters will be born, implying that they're not born yet. So, I don't know what I was talking about. And then this next part is really stupid. Frostcave believed that, this villain cat, by the way, believed that she's the one with the heart of gold. The clan cats were evil, and her sister Winter Storm was leading the dark time towards them. This sentence just doesn't make sense because it's talking about a dark time for the clans, not the clans leading the dark time, so I don't know if Frostcave thought that the clans were leading the dark time towards themselves, but, like, whatever I was doing here, I was super stupid. Bad quality writing, yeah. Winterstorm believed that the prophecy was for another two sisters, and they were just two normal siblings, which is stupid. I don't know. Why did Winterstorm, like, I feel like I guess Winterstorm does make sense because it's still will be born thing, but I feel like I really should have explained this. Winterstorm secretly believed that she didn't believe that her sister could be so cruel. I don't know why I put that there. Winterstorm picked up the medicine cat's dead body by the scruff and went back to camp. Okay. Oh my god. Winterstorm at clan camp, when she'd gone back to it, she told the clan that a rogue had come and killed Fallen Ice. But Winterstorm avenged Fallen Ice and killed the rogue. Just as Winterstorm finished, Frostcave ran in, yelling that Winterstorm had killed Fallen Ice, and then immediately ran away. No one believes Frostcave, because Frostcave probably would have come back faster, because Frostcave wasn't the one dragging a dead body. I don't even know what to say for this. This is... Look, if you're a beginner writer and this is your quality of writing, I'm not going to shame you, but if you are me and this is your quality of writing, then I will shame you, because I'm shaming myself. This is so bad. Okay, this is the part where I did a quote-unquote story time. I also added a bunch of new cats in this segment for some reason. Like, there's a flame pelt and a lake star now. I've tried to edit, like, manually improv edit some of these lines, because, for example, as I was saying earlier, with all the hers, it's not easy to tell who's who, so I've been trying to edit them, like, as I speak, to try and make it obvious, but it's... I don't know, these are my old OCs and I'm getting lost, so. This is the story time. I'm going to try not to edit it as much, just so you can see how bad it is in its entirety. Frostcave? Winterstorm questioned as her sister raced into camp. Winterstorm kills Fallen Ice! Heads turned to look at Frostcave as she began her story. I've had suspicions about my sister Winterstorm for a while, and now this is the chance to prove it. Frostcave began, but then Lakestar, the leader of whatever this clan is, I'll just call it Frost Clan, I forgot what I called it before, but Lakestar interrupted. And why did you come back so late? Huh? If you weren't dragging a corpse, you would have been here moons later. I think I meant earlier. Also, why is Lakestar the one doing this? Why is the leader's supposed to at least try and stay neutral for some of it. Like, I don't know why the leader's instantly against, like, as I was saying, Frostcave continued, completely dodging the allegations. Since I don't trust my sister, I followed her to the moon pool. When I came, I saw her red paws of blood. She was standing on top of Fallen Ice's dead body and attacked me. I barely fled, and when I got back to camp while she was finishing up her unbelievable mouse brain fox heart story. For those who don't know warrior cats, I'd just like to say real quick, mouse brain and fox heart are basically the equivalents of calling someone like a So this is like saying that someone's story is so it doesn't make sense at all grammatically. I should have just said stupid at this point. Sure, they don't say stupid, but it would have been better if I said stupid than unbelievable mouse brain fox heart story. I didn't even add the id. I didn't even say fox-hearted story. It's just fox-heart story, I guess. Winterstorm stepped up. A rogue did kill Fallen Ice. I don't understand why you are blaming me for this. Look between the paws of her. I think I meant the toes, the toe beans, but, orange fur, not white fur. And last time I checked, neither of us has orange fur. The crowd of cats leaned over the body, and there was indeed orange fur. I don't know how I thought I was gonna, like, turn this all around, because how did Winterstorm get the orange fur? She, like, dragged the whole body back to camp and stuff, but, like, where did she get the orange fur? When did she have time for that? If she still got there before Frostcave? So many plot holes. And, Lakestar added, why are you wounded, Frostcave? Did you dodge all of her attacks. I know Winterstorm well, and she would have most likely hit you at least once. Lakestar finished. I really liked changing. I really just hated saying said, and since it's Warrior Cats, meowed. No, she didn't kill, Winterstorm started, but was attacked by Frostcave. Shut up! Frostcave scowled and dug into Winterstorm's fur. Yowls of shock ran throughout the camp, and Frostcave pinned Winterstorm down. Okay, I may have killed Fallen Eyes, but... Oh, wait. Okay. I may have killed Fallen Eyes, but she lied to you. Lied! Said a rogue killed her. She found that orange fur herself. I don't know how, but don't ask me. She's a foxheart, mousebring, dungface, dormouse. She doesn't catch as much as a whisker, and she is as much use as a dead fox. I was just throwing together insults here, and I don't know why Frostcave was like, I'm the one who killed Fallen Eyes. I guess it's so she could prove that her sister was lying, but she had no need to do that. Like, is she trying to, is her point that Winterstorm is a bad person for lying? Because from what I remember, right after this, Winterstorm is just like, nah, I lied to protect you, twin. And now it seems like you don't care about me as much as I care about you. Frostcave had such bad motivation. Her only motivation was, people did not like me because I wasn't as good as my very pro sister. It's just... Winterstorm threw Frostcave off of her and scrambled to her paws. But then Frostcave pounced on Winterstorm again. Rolled Winterstorm onto Winterstorm's belly. And right before she could claw Winterstorm's exposed belly, Lakestar pounced on Frostcave and pinned her down. Why is there so much pinning? Enough! Lakestar yowled. A circle of cats was made around Frostcave, who was still howling in anger. Huh? This cat has proven... Wait, what? This is ThunderClan? Why do they all have ice names? I'm pretty sure I wrote ThunderClan down as a placeholder because I remember specifically making a clan for them. Actually, I remember a bunch of specific stuff where, I think I did multiple iterations of this lore because I know at one point I made this thing where I think it was like an AU or something, but basically Winterstorm got kicked out of, I guess, ThunderClan, and then I think that's when she went to FrostClan, which was basically just one of the holiday updates in Warrior Cats Ultimate Edition, game where you can roleplay Warrior Cats, so, I guess she just went there. This lore is really bad. Okay. This cat has proven herself to be a traitor to ThunderClan, attacking a fellow clanmate, killing the medicine cat, and worst of all, training in the place of no stars, which is Cat Hell. I don't know why Lakestar knew this, but I guess we're about to find out. How did you know? Are you training there too? Look at this mousebring, foxheart, and traitor of a leader! Frostcave spat back. I never even explained it, I don't think. The story's actually close to its end, and then I just stopped it midway through. We still have a bit more left, so I'm gonna continue, but 2 sisters will be born, one of a heart of gold, and one of a heart frozen as ice. One will lead the clan through a dark time, and one will lead a dark time. You are the dark time, Frostcave, Lakestar replied. So, I don't know why I said replied, because she just dodged a question. Everyone really likes dodging questions in this. I don't know how Lakestar knew the prophecy, unless Winterstorm told them, but I didn't specify that, so it's not really obvious. And also, how did she recite it from memory if she was told this prophecy, like, once? Like, I know it's not that long of a prophecy, but, like, if someone told me that and asked me to repeat it in full back to them, I would say, like, 2 sisters born, heart of gold, blackened heart, one is evil, one is good. Like, that's what I would say. I mean, I know I have a bad memory, but, like, still, this is... I don't know. Okay. How did you find the orange fur, Winterstorm? Frostcave hissed at Winterstorm. It was already there, Winterstorm replied. Winterstorm sighed. I know you killed Flamepelt, Frostcave. Where did I find that orange fur? When you killed Fallen Ice, it dropped on her body. I can't hold back the truth anymore. I can't keep running back. I know you're training in the place of no stars. I can't deny it anymore. How did you know? Mousebrain, Foxheart, Frostcave hissed. So I wrote this all in one session, and I'm pretty sure I genuinely just got tired and gave up midway through. So I wrote storytime over, but I had a bunch of gaps between the last paragraph and the storytime over. So my guess is that I intended to write more, so I left the gap, and I just never did. I wrote one word after whatever the storytime was, and just as after. And then I guess my writing inspiration really died. I want to tell the full lore of this, but it's just so bad. I don't even remember it. I had multiple iterations of it. Like, I know I actually tried to make a map on my old channel at one point. That was supposed to be Winterstorm's Journey or something, but I think I also made a map where they were beefing, or not a map. It was like back on my old channel, Jellybean Legos, I did these Warrior Cat Ultimate Edition music video things. They were very bad quality in my opinion, but I did a lot of them, and I made one for Winterstorm and Frostcave, and it was like it was once again an AU, because I feel like, I didn't even call them AUs, but I just had so many different iterations of their lore in my head, that they just kind of had, like, multiple versions of it? I don't know. I don't even know what the canon plotline was supposed to be. Okay, so since this video was originally supposed to do multiple of my old OC lores, but I just kind of ran out of room because of how long Winterstorms is, I didn't really ever record an outro, so I guess I'm doing it now, unscripted. Thank you guys for watching. I don't really have anything to say. Bye. I hope you guys enjoyed it.